probably asking, why you got me here today? Are you here to talk about, why you haven't uploaded videos? Oh, why you haven't uploaded it, Shadow Rose? Why are you doing this instead of, doing that? No. That's not why. Well, I guess sort of. I'll talk about that, I guess, later. But, I wanted to talk about a game. A game that I'm unfortunately can't able to play because it's not available, for PlayStation. It's some sort of game that is a game that really clogs into my heart. And it also is a torture of how long it has took for this game to be made. It is Bendy the Dark Revival. This has got to be one of the most hyped games I have ever seen. I think this got to be the most hyped game. Like, I'm not even joking around. You have what? You have wait for 3 years? Like, 3 years. And the game came out like 5 years ago. That's ridiculous. But, yeah. I am very happy, to say the least, for this game coming out. Now, I wanted to give you some opinions on the trailer. So, let me do that real quick. I guess we could talk about it a little bit before we go with the trailer. Before that, I mean, I have already watched the trailer constantly, but there is just something that, like, this game looks incredible. Meatly, Mike Mood, all the developers, just good job. This game, looks incredible. I love the, detail. It looks more realistic than it did last time, because last time it looked cartoony. It looked cartoony. And a lot of people didn't care with the design of it. But, yeah, I do really enjoy the new design of the game. It actually feels more swell and stuff, but yeah, the game looks awesome. I really can't wait to watch people do it, and I hope you guys well. But yeah, and I just wanted to say something that a lot of people don't really recognize. Is that the Meatly didn't want it to just send out, like teasers, screenshots, trailers all the time, and I can stand by him. You want as much as time as possible to be in the game. Because remember the time where on fall there were it was like, oh, it's supposed to come out of fall, but then a lot of stuff happened, and and then it was supposed to come out in 2020, and then you had the pandemic, and then they hadn't really had any releases coming out, which I think I could quite understand. But there is one red flag to me, which is going to make people have less playing time on this game. Unless you are adding DLCs, of course, which I don't know if they're going to be doing that. And it's that all of it came out in one time. And I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm not saying that by any means. But it would have just been better if you just came, one chapter, then the other chapter, maybe an update in the first chapter. Because then a lot of people will be talking about the game. That's kind of how it got popular. Because, let's say, for example, the Meatly, let's say they had, okay, let's just say, I know the world would be really weird if Bending Ink Machine had all the chapters came out at once, but let's say, for example, all the chapters came out one time, let's say. Not a lot of people would be playing the game. Like, to me personally. Then the game would be quite boring. Like, like a week later, you're probably going to have no one talking about the game. I guess maybe besides, like, a reaction and stuff. And I'm like, no, it's messed up. It's not cool. It's just some way to just, like, get them to play it right away. I guess that does kind of matter in some cases, but that's kind of it. But I wanted to just say, though, that Neatly, you did a good job. I don't really care. Besides that issue with me, I think this game is going to be magnificent. I mean, if you probably rushed the game, it would have probably came out last year, I'm assuming, so I just gotta say, good job. I hope that this game can be very successful, and I hope you can make the game amazing. But the only issue I have is when it's gonna come out on PlayStation, because your boy wish I could play it, but I don't have Steam, so yeah. Pretty sad. And I also hope that the money is also not going to be absolutely freaking crazy. So, hope you know that. Because I'm assuming it's coming on Xbox, PlayStation. I'm assuming, like, early 2023. April at the latest, I'm assuming. But I'm just hoping it does not go all the way to, like, June or something. But we have seen terrible things happen in the past, so I'm just telling you that. If that happened, I can deal with it. I mean, it is literally just a game. I don't have to worry about it that much. Jeez, Joe. But, anyway, here we go with my personal opinion. So, you're not going to hear any audio because I don't want to get copyright strike. You know? But the new logo, bro, it looks lit. Lit. Fall Guys released in 2020. I'm talking about Bendy and the Dark Revival, by the way, if you haven't heard. But, yeah. So, look, let's start off with the beginning of the trailer. And the beginning of the trailer is very, yeah, I know. But it starts out really interesting to me. It says, another deadline. And, I don't know, another late night and another deadline. And then you can do this, Audrey. It reminds me of Henry. Remember Henry when he used to like talk to himself and stuff? I really hope that they introduce back the character in Henry so much because I loved him as a character. Well, not maybe love him, but still a good character to like interact with and stuff like that. But Audrey, yeah, that's kind of it. And also, I wanted to talk about why do you... Okay, whatever. But I wanted to just talk about, bruh. What is it, like a freaking sink or bathtub? Hey, it's not my fault. It's like super small image for some reason on my 43-inch TV, which I would love it to be at least slightly bigger than it already is. But, back to the point. I think that this game is going to be, well, incredible and all, but I think it meant by, so is all of this stuff just over for some odd reason? I don't quite understand. Because apparently, well, I mean, I understand. It was supposed to be just a fresh, but also still in the same, like, universe, of a game, but it, like, just does not make any sense to me. So I have very interesting ideas of what she meant by that. And apparently she was also an animator of the game, which, well, not the animator of the game, animator of the, like, shows and stuff, which I'm actually going to go back to other news later and talk about that very soon, but apparently, as well, Bendy has a orange bow tie in this, so I don't know if, that's gonna happen. Then, apparently, she walks through a hallway and says, "What was that?" Is there potentially paranormal stuff happen in a... Well, I honestly, I don't think that's gonna happen, let's face it. But, yeah. But it also kind of just shows you the graphics. Really good. But also, then you get to take a look of the guy right here. So apparently, Joey Drew passed away. And then this guy, who I have a couple of theories of who he could possibly be. But then this guy also has like an eye of some sort. One is, and I guess we might as well get the wild one out of the way first. It is Henry. Now, I don't know it's exactly Henry. I don't think it's probably going to be. But, it's interesting because it said that, I only have one piece of evidence, but it's still evidence. He said he banished the Ink Demon. It seemed like he banished the Ink Demon before, right? So that could be something. But also, well, now let's actually get to realistic ones. I also think it could be Wilson. Now, Wilson is a poster, which we're going to talk about later, but it is on this poster of some sort, and that's what I also wanted to talk about. But also, before we continue on, in the background, and actually, if you pause it just quickly enough, behind him is the ink machine. I kind of like, is the ink machine behind him? And if you just pause it quickly enough, it is like a small version of like the ink machine. It is not like human size or anything. It's probably about toy size to say the least. And he said Audrey. And then you see her like transform to whatever this thing is. I'm assuming this is a new like character. I think it's a new character we haven't seen yet in Bendy and the Dark Revival, or it's just a human version of the person that we saw. Because I kind of did see some similarities to that person, so it could also be that. Then you see her transforming and stuff. But I also want to talk about is something called Demon Lalaval. So is there like some sort of law system here? And apparently, if let's say you said, "Go Demon Bendy" or something like that, you don't get hanged. You get bloodily murdered, and I think it could be public as well. Which bloodily murdered? I don't think so. Plus, first off, it is not illegal. Number one, but apparently it must be like illegal to do that in the Bendy world apparently, but then like he prances about it also shows you like old areas you used to be in, but it also prances about get Audrey and I'll keep the Bendy Ink demon away, which apparently I think it must be made. I don't think it's gonna be 211 days past, but let me think of something real quick. So we're like over 300 days, right? But let me think of something. Let me pull out my calculator real quick. So 365 days, right? Minus let's start off when the trailer came out, I guess. Which I guess would be 61, right? 365 minus I guess 60 days, I guess. We get 305, right? Then minus that by 211, you get 94. So, and you're like, what is the frickus math? I just popped it in the top of my head. It's not my problem. So apparently you get 94. 94th day. What is the 94th day? 58, 58, 89. I think it was the 5th of April. I think the 5th of April is what it meant. And wasn't that 9 days before the trailer came out for the first Tart Revival game? I don't get it. I don't get it. And then it's April 17th, which, again, I don't think any of these math stuff even relate in some way, so yeah, let's just completely ignore that. And then the poster says Wilson knows everything, I think, and then he killed the Ink Demon, which is not true. He banished him, and then you see like all these monsters, and then the jet pipe and stuff, and you see all that, and you see a new climbing mechanic, which I think is really nice, and the Butcher game being run on the Miracle Station that you're in. So apparently, hiding and climbing is like mainly running away, right? Is going to be into this game. You can't just beat everyone with a wrench, You can't be like that all the time, it seems like. And then you can upgrade it. And then there's like some lost ones that you could end up helping. Apparently, Super Hard Bros said there could be possible side quests, which I mean I can understand why, but I think it's probably just in the story. And then he says, "Thank you for helping me out." And it actually looks like Renegade. And then there's like one of these like one of these like ball like you found, and it had Bud of something, and I think it could be Buddy, who I think was Boris from Chapter 3. So that's interesting to me. And then someone said, you can't speak or you've gone completely mad. Like, so you can't, like, you don't speak or you literally have gone completely mad. And I also like the little reference of Showdown Bandit, because they also do that game as well. And then you see, like, this new girl that is absolutely looks more like a Jeff the Killer. Give me Jeff the Killer vibes. So, yeah. Then you have, like, this elevator of some sort, so it's this, like, lounge, auditorial support, I think. Kitchen, and then I think storage is on the bottom. But, yeah, it says something like that, and she's, like, flickering the lights. And then a lost one said, we don't want you here, which, that's very interesting, to say the least. Why would he say that? I don't know why. And you know what I also love? He says no one. And he's a lost one. But yeah. And then apparently also then Allison, which we again have seen in the game, is expected was going to help us in this game. And then she teaches us about like the ink demon and stuff. But yeah. And then we also get a chance to see this design of him for a little glimpse. We can't see the face, which, by the way, I think he's gonna be absolutely terrifying. But I think he might appear in the later portions of the chapter. And then you also, and then what I love, it says the little devil darling, and then also has like some scratches and stuff, and then you can see a Bendy cut out. I love that detail also so much. It seems like it must be like his lair or something, I guess. I don't know. But, I mean, he did have a lair before, but I don't know. It's confusing, you know. But then, like, it shows a nice glimpse of her. And then we get a good glimpse of, like, this town. Like, there's, like, a mall, a bowling alley. Like, there's, like, it seems like this is, like, an actual world that they live in. Then, like, you see her running through the vents. So we might be getting Chase in Mind If I Join. I'm not playing Fall Guys, by the way. I'm just, like, talking about this game and stuff. So, yeah. But then I'm also going to talk about other uploads and, like, stuff like that. So, oh, okay. But, I also wanted to talk about is that, giving me some, like, Five Nights at Freddy's security breach, you know, when you're getting chased by, like, a Music Man and, you know, all that stuff. But I don't... And I also get a glimpse, and Becky's hand looks humongous. It looks bigger than it was in the last game, so very nice model of that there. And I also think he has, like, an ink something on it. I don't really know, but his hands are huge. And you get a good glimpse of the Butcher Gang. I also think this might be in the exact same room that was in, I don't remember, like one of the teasers. Then you see, you know, like some gameplay. And I also just noticed something. She was the fourth. And then there's like a dead body right there. I just noticed that. Right when you get a good time to pause it. But I don't quite know yet what that means. But, like, apparently there's also this dead body right here. I'm assuming it's a woman lost one. Then, like, she climbs. And then you see... This is the part where it got me, like, confused. I mean, it made sense, but it got me so confused. Seeing Allison in the game. So, like, with the Tommy gun. Like he kind of got me, I don't know, like, John, like, the mayor from Batman vibes, like, but, like, with a frickin' just minigun, just, like, and also, oh wait, no, that's, I mean, I guess that one, but also, Batman in the Arkham Asylum? No, it wasn't that game. It made from Telltale. I don't remember his name. Oh yeah, Falcone. Falcone from, Telltale's, episode 1. And then he dies, like, by a shotgun. I mean, a pistol, like, like, straight to the head. I mean, heart and then the head. So, yeah. Then, like, apparently, they didn't forget, don't worry, about the power on, Audrey's hand. Because apparently it also, like, Miss Cheese, and also you get shot, like, apparently you might get shot by, like, a Tommy gun or something. And then you see a little gameplay of a new way to get, like, someone, which is example for a lost one here, and I think it might be stealth related. And then at the end, which is the biggest twist I have ever seen in a video game, and so painful to have as the end, you see a bendy, not Ink Bendy, a bendy playing with, I think, a train. Like, let's see here. I think he's like playing with some sort of train. I don't know, but it felt so like the first time I was like, oh my, what? Like it was crazy. Like it was absolutely crazy when I saw it. And then of course it comes out November 15th on Steam. Probably some point in early next year for Xbox and PS4. But yeah, that's it for Bendy. Let me talk about my recent uploads lately. Well, you know the trade deadline, right? If you actually watch football, which I don't think a lot of my viewers actually do. But it was crazy, and I wanted to try to get these uploads of these rebuilds, and then like try to. It was a mess, okay, and I didn't really had a good day on Tuesday. I know, I don't like. I don't really talk about my personal life to you guys. Because, I mean, again, YouTube doesn't mean that too much yet. Yet. Question mark. So, yeah. But, I just have very mixed opinions on that regardment. But I just wanted to talk about that. Um, so, yeah. I just wanted to talk about that. But now, I wanted to talk about was, like again, I just didn't have a good day, and today I really wasn't there, and again, I didn't upload another Fortnite video, which is the second time in a row. I think you guys could start to notice something here, and just like it was such a crazy update. Like you had the Helms challenges, then you have the what was it again? Oh yeah, the Pumpkin Chrome challenges. Which don't worry, I'm going to do those because I freaking love that skin so much. I love that skin, but I don't know if it's by tier related. I mean, I guess I could test it since I am yet to see anything interesting in the item shop. But again, I don't. But yeah, I will do that though for sure. I'll try to grind for that. Oh heck, even do some live streams and stuff. But then I might do some. I don't know if I want to do Overwatch challenges just to get the stupid pickle brick. But what I do love is at least they're adding in free rewards, and I am a little pissed off that Halloween is yet to end. But again, I'm probably just gonna go grind and get pickle brick. Some of these challenges are so confusing, especially Helms. Like I understand with like Chrome related stuff, but like some stuff just don't make any sense. So you have to damage a person, let's say, 500 times, which again, prefer doing this in zero build, recommend. But, because, like, if you did that, you only have to kill two people with full shield and full health. That's easy as pie. So, but again, if they have full shield and full health. But again, it's easy. You just need to get, like, 4 or 5 kills, probably, and it should be a very easy challenge, in my opinion. But some of these challenges did not make any sense. You have to ride animals that are chromified. I don't remember all the challenges in my head right now, but there are definitely some challenges that I just absolutely hate. And I didn't know what the next ones are, but some of them are going to be pain. Because, like, I couldn't remember that a lot of challenges were a pain in the butt to finish. I don't remember what was last season. I mean, not yeah, last season's mystery skin. I don't remember. Uh, it was one with Eevee, I know, but oh yeah, Indiana Jones. So yeah, I remembered. But like, that one had headaches of challenges. I don't remember what they were though. Like I don't think there were actually a lot of headaches. So yeah, I don't think there were actually so many as I thought. But yeah, but like let's say for like the foundation, I thought you were supposed to get like headshots and something, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? But then I remember with the chapter 3 season 2 again, completely forgot again. Oh wait, was it the Prowler? I think it was the Prowler. Oh yeah. Wait, was it the Prowler? Oh, I keep forgetting. I think it was the. Okay, let's say it's the Prowler. I think it's the Prowler. That was in chapter 3 season 2. I think. And it said something like thermal headshots. Which, I mean, it's easy if you're doing it to knock people. But let's say you're like a solo type of guy. It is a chore to do. A absolute chore. One, you have to get the gun, which, I mean, it's not terrible, by the way, back then. I also really wish it could come back just because of how balanced it is. But, yeah, but I'm not going to be too surprised that there aren't going to be any guns that are supposed to come back. I am a little concerned about Chapter 4, because I won't be too surprised if it's literally just a completely new loophole, which is going to be a very big concern for me. And also, please just don't add a remake of another frickin' pump shotgun. It's ridiculous. I don't want to add. I want to see. I want to like. I mean, it can feel like it in some capacities, but it can't just be the exact same gun. That's what I kind of hate about the season's gun and loophole. It's so much of things we kind of have already seen. Except the Goo Gun. Goo Gun is absolutely different, and I've never seen before. And that's why I enjoyed the Plasma Gun, because it's just something that we've never seen before. Like, just a big, giant ball that shoots 33 shield, and also, it might not even be, like, it is not worth an item slot, but maybe if it was in zero builds, it could possibly. And also, I guess, in big height build battles, it also could definitely be a good use for that. But I would love to see that back as well, just because of how new the gun is towards those other guns, which that's the issue with this chapter. There haven't been so many like guns we've never seen before. Like say for example a semi-auto SMG. I'm so shocked we have yet to see that in the game. Like heck, even a semi-auto gun in general. Like like because I think you can spam with the DM. No, you can't. It's a semi-auto, but still, yet to see a semi-auto gun, and I want to see like let's say like an infantry rifle, something like a semi-auto of some sort. Um. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. I am having a little bit of issues with Fortnite right now. I'm just like, eh. Like, you have to impress me to make me play the game a little bit more. I'm not saying by giving me an icon skin. No way. Like, I mean, yeah, I would definitely play the game a lot. I mean, I guess that's one way to impress me, but a way that I wouldn't even expect it. But like, I wouldn't say the least that you should not like do that. Um, like, don't do that, please. I would be very pleased in that regard. And so, please don't give me an icon skin. Actually, Fortnite, like, until like maybe I get like I don't know 8 million, maybe 6 billion, 5 million. I don't care. But yeah. If I had an icon series skin, I wouldn't really care. I would love to see it, but yeah. But like, you just gotta add in interesting updates. Like, for example, the Goo Gun. I thought it was a good update. Like, I mean, I'd give this season so far 6 out of 10. I actually think it just got better with this recent update. But like, that's it. That's like, my concern with this chapter, because, like, there haven't been so much crap. And again, comparing this to the 2 seasons, like, with Scratch Chapter 3, Season 3, those seasons were so much funner to play. I mean, some cases, yes, the season's better than Chapters Season 1. Don't prove me wrong. They're both kind of starting to get a little neck to neck, but just a little. I'm not saying by much. And Chapter 3, Season 2, it's not even close. It's not even close. Like, the only season that is actually close is Chapter 2, Season 2. Now that was a certified banger. But, and also Chapter 1, Season 4. That's another one. And I guess sort of Chapter 1, Season 3. But, yeah. I just wanted to talk about that. It was a big issue with why I'm not... I mean, I might play tomorrow. But don't take this as actually, like, oh, he's gonna play tomorrow? Awesome. But, like, don't take that to actual news. Because, let's face it, it might not even happen. So don't even try to, like, say, oh, he's gonna play tomorrow. Oh, he's gonna play tomorrow. Oh, we better be on his live stream. He's playing tomorrow. Don't assume things. And I'm probably gonna say this multiple times, but seriously though, don't assume things. I have read a book which is kind of apart with assuming things, and it did not go well. And it's a real life story, so don't assume things or your life is going to be miserable. I'm just saying that as facts. You can make it, well, terrible for others, but you're also going to make it terrible for yourself. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you help